themselves, hey, we have a chance of doing well here. I'm not so sure they're real happy they're playing each other, though, right now in the semis. Makes it more interesting for the fans and for us, but still think this is some type of match. This took place years ago already.
A great opportunity for both in a women's field that's opened up, and one of them is going to have a chance to play for a Grand Slam championship. The quarterfinals. First, it was Clijsters meeting the qualifier Petra Mandula from Hungary. And Kim Clijsters, who's never going to tell you that clay is her favorite surface, just has looked outstanding.
Well, this was an embarrassingly easy, though. Mandula just wasn't up to the task at all. Her first quarterfinals in a slam. So for Clijsters, a great draw. Clijsters, remember, the girlfriend of Leighton Hewitt, and so she gets herself some excellent practice.
And there's match point to earn herself a first ever Grand Slam semifinal berth. 19-year-old Justine Henin playing as a seed for the first time in a slam. In her quarterfinal match, she met Russian teen Lena Krasnorudskaya. Now, Justine Henin, who does tell you that clay is her favorite surface, has played that way, John. She has not lost a set yet in the French Open.
I love the way she plays. I mean, she's got it all. She doesn't have a big body. She's not as strong physically as Clijsters, but she's a better shot maker. And you're going to see plenty of that today. She is one of the most talented female players on the tour right now. She had a big win over Venus Williams in the tune-up to this event, so she knows that she can do big things here.
There's the head-to-head. They last played in the spring on the hard court in Indian Wells, a 3-set win for Kim Clijsters. They played each other multiple times, the two say, throughout their junior careers.
When they were 5 and 6. Right.
in Belgium. The wacky Belgians, I think, are going to be heard in full voice today as they watch for one of theirs to make it to a Grand Slam final. The first ladies semi, Clijsters and Henin, comes your way live from Paris on USA.
And don't forget Capriati Hingis to follow. Big day.
Belgium. I started tennis when I was 5 years old with my family and home friends. When I was young, I liked Steffi Graf for her presence on her court and for her game, especially for her forehand. The best part of my game, I think, is my backhand, and also I move well on the court, so I'm really a quick player. I like movies, and my favorite movie is Bodyguard. The French Open is really special for me because it's close from home, and also especially for the French language, it's easier for us.
And we're underway. The first point perfectly timed on Kim Clijsters' serve. That ball drops just wide.
The skies, by the way, are threatening, and don't be surprised if there's some more rain before this match or perhaps the next one have been complete. We hope not.
It could be. The forecast is that rain is supposed to hold until late in the day, so we'll hope that's the case. Justine Henin is the older of the two, and there's her rank, 16. In fact,
how would you like to be? Nice long point to get warm. How would you like to be Kim Clijsters? First Justine, seeing her best. Both of these players' best ever results here at the French Open, first slam semi. Beat Henin, your countrywoman, and wake up on your birthday tomorrow. Clijsters will be 18 tomorrow.
Right.
How's that for a dream birthday?
Well, they both had birthdays. Justine Henin celebrated her 19th birthday last Friday. So she's just almost exactly 1 year older. Clijsters, the bigger, stronger of the two players. 2 inches taller, about 20 pounds heavier than Henin. Henin says she likes clay. Clijsters doesn't.
She does now.
Yes.
Presumably another small little town in Belgium, Bilzen. Both players have had excellent years.
So Clijsters holds to start. Belgium is an interesting country bordering here in France, but it is very much a divided country between the Flemish, who speak Dutch, and the Walloon.
The what?
The Walloon, they call them in Belgium. Those are the French-speaking people, of which, of course, Justine Henin is. And the population split from what we're given is about almost 60% Flemish and just over 30% French. And then there's a slight representation for other ethnic groups.
This is what I don't like, though, since you have all these stats. The life expectancy of a male, 74.47 years. Female, 81.3 years.
Looked right at that. It is the official name of the country is the Kingdom of Belgium, and there is royalty. Part of the royal family has traveled here to watch. They were here for the semifinals as well. Prince Philippe, son of King Albert II, so a little taste of what we normally see at Wimbledon here at Roland Garros. Royalty in the house.
I guess they don't have that in... Do they still have kings and queens in France? If they are, if they do, they're not big tennis fans.
Not since Versailles.
That turned things around.
Yeah. So it's 1-1, and in Belgium, the Belgian journalists that are here to cover are saying this is very much like a huge soccer match that Belgium played in the World Cup 15 years ago when they made the semifinals before losing to Argentina.
How's that for a point?
Well, out of a fairly live frame, Justine Henin can supply some power.
I love the way she just puts every ounce that she's got in her body into that forehand, just whips it. She showed some nice feel at net. Finish that point off. She exhibits a beautiful feel out there. You can just see that she's so confident and feels, you feel from up here like she knows exactly where she's going to hit that ball. Clijsters more of a banger. She's going to try to overpower Henin and make this more of a physical match.
For those who love the grace of tennis and to watch a stroke, Henin's one-hand backhand is a beautiful thing to see.
It's rare, too. I mean, because even I would tell my kids growing up that if at a young age to pick up a racket, hit with two hands. It's much easier to get going. So. She says it's her favorite shot, and you're seeing why already.
Boy, that was a dominant game by Henin for the first break.
Insana Sport Dietary Supplement.
Hello, my name is Kim Clijsters. I'm from Belgium. I live in a small town that's called Brie. I'm 17 years old, almost 18. Belgium is a very nice country. Of course, it's not only famous because of the Belgian waffles, but I mean, like, we've got a lot of nice cities. Bruges is very nice, and Antwerp. About 2 years ago, I won a car in Luxembourg because I won a tournament, and I was only 16, and now I don't even have my driver's license yet now, so I haven't been able to use the car yet. One of my favorite hobbies is go out with my friends and go to the movies, so I can spend a little more time with my family, my sister, my friends. I met Leighton about 1.5 years ago at the Australian Open, and it's really good to have a friend and a boyfriend on the tour, because it's like we have to travel by ourselves a lot, and so it's very nice to not be alone all the time.
Well, Kim Clijsters down a break now, and Justine Henin serving at 15-all. The other part of getting to know Kim Clijsters, a very large part of her life, is that Kim Clijsters, as Lleyton Hewitt watches Kim play, but Kim Clijsters really in Belgium is known as the daughter of one of the all-time soccer greats in the country. Leo Clijsters, Kim's father, is a Belgian Soccer Player of the Year for many years. And in Belgium, Kim says, I'm still known as Leo Clijsters' daughter.
And isn't Hewitt's father, wasn't he a great...
Aussie rules.
So
right?
Another thing they can talk about. Let's hope they're doing a lot of talking, Ted. They're awful young to be traveling the world, the two of them. Chaperoned. Henin's gotten off to a great start. That backhand smooth as silk. And it's Clijsters who hasn't found the range. I mean, this is a thing of beauty. First, look at her eyes. First of all, she's just waiting to smack that ball. She gets it in front of her. Takes it nice and early. She really, you can just tell she's so confident. She can hit a big forehand, as we've seen, but she's more up and down on that side. That's where I'd go if I were Clijsters. And the variety, I mean, she can take it, hit heavy topspin. She's already shown Agassi-like angles out there. Clijsters not too bad there herself at the angle.
30-0.
Two-handed variety. But I'm not even sure she expected it to be that good a shot. That was quite an angle she was able to find, and promptly dumps the next back in the middle of the net. It's not good for young Kim Clijsters. Just about to find herself down two breaks. And just has not found the range.
Saves it there with a first serve, although that was only 78 miles an hour.
Well, that's when you, but see, Henin tried to go for too much, and that's where the first second's a psychological difference. It is not as easy to just hit winners off the first serve. The good news for these two youngsters is because of this result, they both will be in the top 10. They won't have to be playing each other in the second round of tournaments like they did in Indian Wells. And once again, Justine Henin with the break point to go up two breaks.
They've both had one big win over top players. Clijsters had it at Indian Wells this year when she beat Hingis in the semis, before losing to Serena Williams in the finals. Henin had hers on the clay in Berlin when she beat Venus Williams for both their first win over one of the real heavyweights in the women's game.
I don't know if we have a replay, but that would, you couldn't get a better see a serve that would change so drastically the way that serve when it clipped the line. I mean, that was wreaked havoc on Henin. It really does provide a difficult obstacle for the players when it clips off that line, skids away. Well, you'll just get an idea of the swing and miss. Look what happened. She thinks this cup. Now, she's seen millions of ball at 19. That doesn't happen normally. Trust me. Another ace. Well,
Henin shaking her head.
Clijsters looks like she's going to serve before Henin's even back there. It was out, not by much.
So a double that gives Henin another break point.
And you have a tendency when things aren't going your way to play faster and faster. And you can see this with Clijsters now. Even Agassi, who is a great champion, we saw that happen to him. It's something that he's had problems with in the past. Looked like he couldn't wait to get off the court.
So there finally is the break. So the first set now in Justine Henin's control. Justine Henin's serve at 4-1 first set. And now 15-love. Players playing very quickly and playing despite spectators moving around. Clearly they never watched Yvonne Lendl when they were growing up.
He'd be still plucking those eyebrows right now. And
That's a terrific point by Clijsters.
well, you really see her athletic ability there. Just digging hard, running some big Henin hits down. And that drop shot wasn't bad either, but she scoots up there, and she's got an idea what she wants to do with it. That could help her get into this thing. Now, the women presumably have a 90-second changeover as well. It's almost as if they don't even want to, they can't bear to sit down the full 90 seconds.
They barely sat, and boom, they were up walking to the other end.
It's not USA's fault. We just we're trying to hold them up, throw pebbles down the court or something.
I like the ability, though, John, that they can both play. Obviously their focus on the match is so strong that they're not worried about spectators 25 rows up wandering around.
And also embarrasses the people in the sitting down more quickly. And I think it just keeps a continuity, which is nice. Starting to drizzle out there. Umbrella's starting to come up. This may not be a bad thing for Clijsters, the way things are going for her. Go talk to old Leighton, cool out a little bit. Regroup. So this is like Agassi Grosjean. I mean, 19 minutes, we're already 5-1. You buy into that the Clinton theory, Ted, by the way? that Agassi fell apart the moment Leighton got to the quarters, by the way. I did losing to Ferrero. His best ever French Open.
You're referring to the fact that yesterday when President Clinton was in his seat, Agassi lost like, I think, 18 of 22 games or some number like that.
There's another winner. You got to feel for Clinton a little bit, though. I mean, the guy was, gets blamed. He figures, God, I get blamed for everything. I mean, now all of a sudden I just come to enjoy a tennis match. I want to see my man Agassi win. And
well, some things he earned the blame.
Yeah, well,
this
that's
one
true.
wasn't in it. This one, yeah, exactly, had nothing to do with it. I was surprised at the amount of attention it received in the press. The International Herald Tribune wrote a huge story about it, and.
Well, here's the good news. So it's bad for us, but it's maybe good for her.
Clijsters, the rain getting stronger.
They haven't stopped play yet. It's now 1-5, love 15. Right. But if I were her, I'd start, doing a little complaining.
3 points from set, and Clijsters.
And it's definitely picking up. I'd be surprised if they should stop this.
Yeah, they can't play now. It's just intensified in the last 10 seconds. They're enough to stop play.
Is it Clinton's fault? It started raining now.
Well, we'll see if players actually just stay in the tunnelway or if they do go back to the locker rooms. There have been quite a few short stoppages during this.
Get the Chang Roddick match out again.
So this may be the story of the day, a day when rain is expected off and on here in Paris. And Emilio Sanchez.
Hey, there, look at that speed. See that? Run down a couple balls here and there. Play it nice and safe.
Oh, look at that. Henri does have to hit a ball.
Yeah, well,
what's the first highlight we've shown?
Who's this guy? There's my wife, Steve Dinkus.
The first highlight we've seen when LeConte hit a shot. Well done. In 3 sets, McEnroe and LeConte will play who in the finals?
Mansour Barami and the man who upended Cedric Kaufman.
Oh, that's right.
Gene Mayer.
Barami and Mayer. A match scheduled for later today here in Paris. May be susceptible to the weather as well. How you feeling, by the way?
I feel unbelievable. I mean, it's a great day, the women's semis, and hopefully a doubles match of my own, and hopefully...
All right.
Oh, they're coming back.
There we go. All right, players are coming back, and we'll be back with more tennis. And now the doubles, so 2 set points for Justine Henin.
It was good that there was a rain delay for Clijsters. The problem was, I don't know if she had time to speak to her coach or to Leighton. They stayed down in that alleyway, and she's still not feeling it.
So Clijsters saves 1 set point.
Able to use their superior power there. Even this would be a moral victory to force Henin to serve this out. Now that's the type of point she wants to play. She's the bigger and stronger physically of the two, and she'll get herself back into this and make this competitive. She can play points just like that.
And Clijsters' last 2 service games have been a struggle. third double fault.
She saw how far back Henin was. That was a nice decision there to take that in the air. Henin's weight was still moving forward.
So Clijsters does hold, and Justine Henin will serve for the first set.
Capriati Hingis to follow. There's that backhand. Whew, smoked it. Same type of backhand she hit the first point, and I mean, she's way, way back there. And that's where those rackets, the graphite and those rackets, help big time. Had enough mustard to put that away for a winner.
So 3 set points for Justine Henin. That's long, so Justine Henin has still not lost a set at Roland Garros, and she's won the set from the finals. 15 love. Justine Henin lost only 3 points on serve in the first set. Justine Henin is very vocal about her praise for one of the women that blazed the trail for tennis in Belgium, Dominique van Roost. Also a Walloon, a French-speaking Belgian who just retired this past year. As did another top Belgian player, Sabine Appelmans.
We're going to have to do some more getting to know yous. You're not helping us a whole lot here. Not very well known in the States, but better known, but this is a whole new league.
Right.
Totally different league, these two. It was only at the 2000 Open, Ted, where Henin beat Anna Kournikova. You remember her? To break that, she broke in the top 50.
Just last September.
Last September. Now finds herself in the top 10.
Well, you start to think that there may be a little bit of a changing of the guard taking place in the women's game. Certainly not involving Hingis and Capriati and the Williamses, but you start to look at these young teenagers who've been so impressive here. We haven't even spoke of Dementieva, as Hingis and Capriati will follow this match.
Well, this is where women's tennis has improved, that there's more depth coming along women. That's going to make it tougher for the top players to dominate the way Chris Evert did.
Right.
Navratilova, Steffi Graf, Monica for a while.
And I think suddenly you see the Arantxa, Sanchez Vicarios, and Conchita Martinez, Amanda Kutzer, even Monica Seles. They've been top 10 players.
They're going to drop
forever.
into top 20 players.
Well, that's what may happen, yeah. That's the changing you may start to see.
This can't be right, though. Clijsters listed at 5'8 and a half, 151.
Solid.
And it's very solid, because I don't see that at all. A lot of it in those quads, those legs. It's true.
Well, that's what she says. She says she got her dad's legs.
Right.
Those good soccer legs.
Nice wheels. I like this. You mentioned Prince Philip and Princess Matilda.
Mm-hmm.
Prince Philip is a tennis fan and dabbles in the sport himself. Isn't that nice of him? Dabbling. Does that mean he plays tournaments? Is he ranked?
Hey, listen, that could be another palace you get invited to, okay?
Kim Clijsters has a sister. They claim she's more talented than her. Even though she's only the 100, I didn't even know they had rankings this low now. 119th ranked junior in the world and lost the first round of juniors qualifying.
15-year-old Elke Clijsters. So, Justine Henin holding for 1-all. Robin Reynolds and Rob Penner have done a great job in our research department, have been digging on Belgium. Just about the size of Maryland. There was your government lesson for the day. The first Belgian tennis player that I recall was here 4 years ago. Philip de Wolf.
Yeah, de Wolf
made the semifinals and had this wild contingent of Belgian fans here screaming for him as if it were a World Cup soccer match.
Clijsters needs them right now. She needs some help out there. If she's got any tighter frames, more tightly strung rackets, I would recommend that too, because the ball is really flying on her.
When players normally carry different tensions onto a court,
you see some, it's divided like the Belgian. 56% carry exactly the same.
Okay. Long at net, so now 2 break points for Justine Henin.
33%. Some of the Belgian faithful here. They're giving those away free, Ted. Maybe you and I should pick one of those up for the rest of the match. Henin showing her variety once again on that backhand, giving her 2 break points. Watch out, Clijsters.
Oh, way long. Well, Justine Henin up a set, and now a break in the second. Justine Henin now in command of this matchup, a set and a break, serving at 15-love.
Gotta let cord the first point. Everything seems to be going her way.
One of the few points she's given away, her first double fault. Justine Henin has had the same coach since she entered a francophone tennis school in Belgium at age 14. Carlos Rodriguez.
The sun has appeared and bothering Henin on her serve right now, making things a little trickier for her, but she's getting all the breaks. Clips the net once again. She got back in a hurry for that. Got herself in nice position. Got the weight moving forward.
Now I sit here and look at that shot and say great footwork, as there's Carlos Rodriguez. Just as a little bit of signaling there.
Yeah, out wide.
Was that good footwork on Henin's part?
Very, very good. I mean, she really got back in a hurry, which gave her some time to sort of take a look at the whole court, see where Clijsters was, and decide what to do with that overhead. The wind is kicked up too. To let that drop too low. You see, to try to hit that angle from that position, not easy.
Another game point for Henin. As you
watch the changing in the guard.
Yes, take a look at all of the
veterans going down early,
names, as well as those like Monica Seles, Mary Pierce, the defending champ, Anna Kournikova, who did not enter due to injury.
For the first time, it's Henin who looks a little tight out there, and this is where Clijsters has really got to take advantage if she wants to make this even competitive. It's winnable right now, and it's still winnable. It's getting away from her. If Henin were to win a game like this, she may relax, feel better about it, and be able to break the next game. Oh, boy. That's a classic case of taking your eye off the ball. Instead of hitting the shot, she looked up to see where Henin was. And that ball, that was really a tough one to forget there. And that's exactly what she's going to have to do.
So now 3 games away for Justine Henin. Clijsters serving.
Nice to see that on the women's side, serve volley, and then serving and volleying on clay. Was lucky to win the point, but
I just can't get over what a pretty player to watch. Her fluidity.
She may inspire some youngsters to try the one-hander again. It's tough when you start so young. She said she was 5. To be able to stick with it, not to feel discouraged at that age.
The question for Henin has been and will continue to be her size, and she's answers it by saying, look at Martina Hingis.
That's exactly what I was about to say. Hingis only 5'6". Definitely makes things tougher. But you have enough talent, and you can overcome.
Clijsters holds. It's still a break for Henin in the second set. 3-2 second set. Martina Hingis and Jennifer Capriati will follow this match.
You wonder why someone like Henin would ever run around that backhand like she did there and dump a forehand the bottom there. With as sweet as she hits that backhand, I'd be running around forehands. You see how tentative Clijsters still is. I mean, there's not a lot of heat on these serves, but she's well behind the baseline. Just can't get in a groove. Just fighting her way slowly. I mean, she's inching her way up, playing a little bit better, but
there have been points. There are points where you see that she's really looking comfortable on clay, but she can't string them together.
There is an example. I mean, the ball's going to sit up on her. But if she waits till it comes down, that already gives Henin time to get herself ready. So it's going to make it tougher to hit a winner like she tried to do there. And it's a tougher shot, to, especially when you try to hit it flat like she did.
So now Justine Henin at 4-2 in the second set. Closing in. And we're closing in on the second women's semifinal. You'll see it live here. Jennifer Capriati in her warm-up early today. And she'll take on Martina Hingis, number 1 seed and number 4.
She waited too long to come in. As someone who loves the tactic net, trust me, when you see a guy or a girl off balance, if you give him that extra second on this surface, you get yourself in trouble. And that's exactly what happened. Henin ran that ball down. If she had been on it a little more quickly, that volley would have been a lot easier. The problem that happens, though, Ted, is when you've lost some confidence, you hesitate a little yourself to make sure the shot's as good as you thought it, you were hoping it would be. By that time, you're already in trouble. But you sort of mentally committed to, hey, I should have come in, so you sort of float in like she did and pay the price.
And that's all a result of being discouraged.
It's so darn tough on this court. Frustrating. The mere fact that before the match, Henin said it was her favorite surface. There's that backhand again. Clijsters said it's her least favorite. Well, right, the mentality. Right away, to me, you give that edge to Henin.
Many predicted that would be the case, but I don't think too many thought it would be this one-sided. Clijsters running out of time to try to make it close.
I mean, can you believe how big a backhand that was?
Yeah.
That is something else.
Carlos Rodriguez, her coach, he may be in demand to try to teach that shot to some people.
If he taught it to her, boy, I'm impressed.
30-40. Counter.
Rubbing it in a little bit, Henin. Prodding herself, but right as Clijsters missed that ball, she's already giving herself a little alley in her third break point. And this to go up 2 breaks, already up a set.
Ooh.
Gotten you close.
Barely got that one in.
Big 82.
There we go. Finally some heat on that first serve.
She has not won very many points with that. Got that one up to 103.
I think that's the first time she's broken the 100 barrier. Gives Henin something to think about on the changeover. She win this game.
Wow.
Whiplash.
Talk about the heat.
Is her neck okay? The way she flings her body at that forehand. Not as smooth, but been pretty effective as well. 15-40, she's had a, she missed a pretty easy forehand.
When you see Henin hit that forehand, you think, John, that's enough power that she should be able to play on other surfaces?
She'll be able to play on other surfaces. The problem is she's got to put so much effort, and you don't have that time on other surfaces to what seems to be corkscrewing her body and using every ounce of her weight to generate power. On hard course, that ball's coming quickly, even significantly more quickly than here.
So long game, but Clijsters holds, and been seemingly very comfortable for Henin. It's only 1 break for Clijsters to come back.
And to me, it's hard to, and this is what all players we've talked about this before need to do, is forget about. There's Pancha Sigur. You knew a thing or two about moving. Is that forehand at 15-40 to go up 2 breaks? Just put that out of your mind. It's easier said than done. She hasn't been in this position before. A chance this close to being a Grand Slam final. I don't know what happened to Clijsters there. Maybe she thought her previous shot was long, but as if she gave the point away. Just completely lost her concentration.
Great serve down the middle by Henin.
She has a tendency to just reach out and slice her forehand, Clijsters. I don't like that. She's quick enough to get over there and take a full swing at that. starting to look like, you know, that old guy Bruguera. You remember how he hit a forehand return? He said, please come over one. Well, here's that one service break. Just like that. Could be level.
First break point of the match for Clijsters.
Well, maybe you go with what stroke feels more comfortable, but if I were Clijsters there, I would have come up on her forehand, see what she had to offer on that side, because she's certainly rock solid on that backhand. Still, she wishes she had made that. That was a makeable volley. That's on the line. Well done.
If you're Clijsters, do you say, the heck with net, I'm going to stay back and try to beat her from the baseline?
No, she's got some nice feel up there at net. That was a confident-looking stroke there to get herself another break point. He's got some nice technique.
Oh, a double thrown in. So the first sign of vulnerability from Justine Henin, and we are at 4-all. 1 hour in, 4-all second set.
Well.
Tough to close, isn't it?
It sure is.
In any sport. We saw Jennifer Capriati struggle with it in her match against Serena.
A great effort by her to pull herself back together. Let's see what Justine Henin comes up with. Catching the forehand late. It's almost as she takes it back a little bit further after that initial preparation. She's going to hit a lot of balls wide like she's done in that forehand side if she does that. Physicality finally coming into play for Clijsters.
Which is what she would want.
Exactly.
Has to be a game plan. How do you do that? It's easy to say it, right, as a player. How do you do it?
What she's got that bounce. She's got that energy. First of all, you're showing it off. It's like Steffi Graf. And then the opponent feels that, and it helps when you just get your confidence with your strokes. You get some depth so that your opponent, Henin, for example, can't put away balls. That's critical, just finding your range. Now you see what's happening is Henin's frustrated about blowing the lead. She's getting a little desperate, going for too much. And now you continue to play and work hard each and every point. Before you know it, you could be level. One set all. Oh, that's very, very well done.
And Clijsters turns and a fist up at her supporters. New player, new life in the second set.
Back for the first point.
We had to hurry. they're playing faster than the prescribed changeover time, and the chair is allowing that to happen.
Totally different lady now. I think she's gone from a girl to a woman in about 10 minutes. Turning 18 tomorrow. About to get blown out in the semis.
0-15.
She senses her time has come now. She's hustling around the court, making the right decisions. And she's only a couple points away from leveling this match.
She's been casting a lot of looks up at where Leighton Hewitt is sitting.
Unbelievable.
Father.
Now it's the Henin's turn for a break.
Another cloud burst. I'll tell you one thing, the Parisians, I've never seen 15,000 umbrellas open as quickly. These people know how to get those umbrellas going.
Un tout petit question, s'il vous plaît. Merci.
It's as if a faucet was turned on, and just as quickly it can get turned off.
Asseyez-vous, s'il vous plaît. Merci.
The people in the royal box or the president's box, but they're all ran out in a hurry, you know, and God forbid something happened to their hair. Plays continuing.
Yep. Long from Clijsters, so that
15.
a little distraction, a little break. Who knows, something like that could just help Henin a bit. A
No, what's
60-second
gonna
little
happen?
break like that.
Typical clay court match. Cut that a little too close, but it did catch the line. That's where you tell it, just aim about a foot inside. Because you've got the open court, and also those forehands she's been trying to strike down the line. Move the radar a little bit to the more safer zone. A lot of noise in the crowd. It's disconcerting for both players. It's such a critical juncture of the second set. Now it appears the rain stopped. Don't let those people in the box back in. So at least the changeover.
So, Kim Clijsters arriving at a moment she never thought would happen. Set point.
Merci.
No.
40. Avantage, Mademoiselle Henin.
Well, this second set has been far more what many expected this match to be. Henin serving for 5-all.
Mademoiselle Henin.
Just when it appeared she was going to level things, her backhand lets her down. 3 straight long, and it's 5-all. Tell you one thing, it just continues to be wildly unpredictable, this tournament.
And meanwhile, Hingis and Capriati 5 minutes ago were probably getting laced up.
That's right.
And now they've got to sit back a little bit.
That's why you see how it's tougher to be that match following, is not knowing when you're going to start.
15-0.
Well, you may have seen Clijsters, and it was right here yelling at the court because that ball took a wicked hop. Put her in a difficult proposition, and Henin able to take advantage. A sweet little volley there.
Nope.
30-15.
Clijsters got tentative. It looked like she was going to hit an approach, come in. She scooted backwards. Henin picked up on that immediately, hit the drop shot. Clijsters showed that excellent athletic ability, hustled up, and Henin just barely missed that passing shot.
Down to girls.
So Clijsters holds. And we'll have the conclusion of the second set next. 6, second set.
Those type of long grinding points. That's what Clijsters wants. Henin looks a little winded right now and frustrated she's still even out there. Not quite sure what to make of these change of events. There's that forehand wide again. She's going for the line, and she's missed a significant amount of those.
But as we discussed during Agassi's match yesterday, who can explain this? Wild changes you see in matches here.
That shot there is explainable. So you got to start with what you do have control over. Just play that ball safer. For the first time in this match, Henin looking to slow things down. Get some air back in the lungs.
That's Justine Henin's coach, Carlos Rodriguez. And now, with Henin having made 16 unforced errors on her forehand, the set's about to get away from her.
Here it goes.
On the line for Clijsters. And, well, close to shockingly. This match between the two Belgian teams will go to a third set in the women's semifinals at Roland Garros.
That ball well wide. Henin looking to get some rest again.
Shouldn't be any problem. The court's clean on the second point.
30-0.
Now this day, which is seen bizarre weather changes, we now have some blue skies overhead and bright sunshine.
Let's hope it stays that way for another couple hours. It should get us through these two ladies semifinals.
30-15.
Sun really wreaked havoc for Clijsters there. She missed that second serve by a mile.
Temperature today perfect for the players. It's, I think we're supposed to be in about the mid-60s.
She's in real trouble. Henin, that is, you start missing backhands that easy.
Now an easy game for Clijsters to start. Could Clijsters do more damage in this third set off her serve?
I mean, first of all, she's a totally different player, but I think it's the physical part. She's finally gotten herself loosened up, and she's moving quite well now, and clearly a stronger presence now. And Henin senses that. Excuse me. Don't tell me she's got her number on the back. So much for the analysis here.
Whose seats were those? I'm trying to figure that out.
This crowd, and I do too, really appreciate this hustle from both players. I mean, to go for this one, this is very well done by Henin to run that one down.
And then to come back for Henin and win the next point.
Clijsters would sure like that forehand back. See, that was almost too easy for her. I suppose it's only fitting they go to a third set. Feel some of the stress that you endure to get to a Grand Slam final.
And in Belgium, they must be happy, because if you're looking at this as the Belgians are as an event that will promote tennis, to have their two top women players compete at this level.
Clijsters looking to wear Henin down. haven't been on the court particularly long time, an hour and 23 minutes in this second game of the third set. Get the feeling watching Clijsters that she could easily play a best of five.
And Hennings certainly would not be feeling any stress of tennis. She hasn't lost a set here until this second set. Now at the hold for 1-all. In Belgium, they have 2 different tennis schools, and they have about 15 young tennis players that they are trying to cultivate to be successful pros. Interesting, each young player in Belgium, will the parents chip in and contribute to the cost of their tuition at the school and their cost of traveling to play in some international junior tournaments.
Dare I ask what would happen if the parents can't afford to do that?
Yeah.
Does that mean they're out of luck, or do some of the more promising youngsters get a free ride?
Well, you would hope there would be philanthropy available in Belgium.
Now she's really got Henning where she wants it. Now you see all of a sudden he's got a little smile on his face, sitting up straighter. Things looking a lot more promising.
Counts.
Can Henning turn the tables on Clijsters?
Probably.
Can she try to run her back and forth?
Well, what she's going to try to do is use that great shot-making ability to get ahead. Both players would like to up that first serve percentage and get some free points, and just like that, it's deuce.
Very precious.
See, I like this about tennis, though. It's nice and quiet. I mean, you can hear the ball. Ted, see, if you didn't hear the ball, you can see. You heard when they hit it flat. Listen when you hear them hit a heavily topspin ball. It will be different. You hear that sound? That's got a lighter sound to it, flatter. So when you're a tennis player, you rely on that.
Well, because you become accustomed to it. It's the only thing you know,
well,
right?
True. I mean, it's not like we couldn't play, but I think you play
Right.
better is the point. I mean,
Right.
what you want to do is allow these players to play the best they can, still to come. It's live in Paris, 3:42.
So you don't advocate cheering during points?
That does happen, but I just love it when it's real quiet and then it erupts.
Chloe Clijsters holds, and these two youngsters on serve in the start of the third. For that trophy, for the first time, will it be 19-year-old Justine Henin or about to be 18-year-old Kim Clijsters? That's to be decided here in the third set, which is on serve. Henin at 15-love. And the sun is gone, and here come the dark clouds again. So,
But I do want to say one further thing about the quiet and the
Okay.
noise. I'd like to try it though, just to see. I mean, it's worth a shot.
you'd like to try what now?
Let people, you know,
Oh, cheer.
cheer and mill about if that's the case.
Davis Cup, right?
The only way you find out if things work is to actually give it a shot. Clijsters finding out that forehand is starting to cook for her now. That was not enough of an angle to impress Kim Clijsters. That one was,
Yes.
however.
Well, that's a great angle.
Foul to Jones. Foul to Thompson.
Two different matches. We've said that a lot during the 2 weeks we've been here. First half of this match, all Henin. And just when Clijsters was about to go down, she found life. Now things have slowed dramatically. And in the first set and a half, couldn't play fast enough. She was racking up game after game.
You know, it was smart of her to slow things down because it's become a more physically taxing affair, and she's also in danger of completely losing it after that big lead she let slip away. And it was about 15, 20 minutes ago. It was 6-2, 4-2, 15-40 on Clijsters' serve. And she was going to breeze her way into the finals. She gave that away too early. Try to disguise that drop shot as long as possible. Someone that good comes up, she knows it's coming. She's going to put it away most of the time. breathing hard.
The 6th double for Clijsters.
That's a good way to get your win back. The opponent gives you a nice little double fall. I'm gonna have to work it all. That's in.
Henning got a break, but still couldn't win the point.
Hold up.
Good morning to you, wherever you are. Welcome to Paris Live.
Right.
We've still got another women's semi to go. Hingis and Capriati to follow this 3rd set.
Down to Hart.
Played nearly flawless tennis for a set and a half. Now trying to come to grips with the errors.
Whitney's. Counter.
If you're Hennon right now, you've got to think this is a gift. Clijsters has given her 2 points in this game.
Still hasn't won it though. She clipped the line, lost that point.
Yeah, what an opportunity. Yet here's Clijsters now. Her ad.
Don't want it to be easy for either of these two youngsters to get to their first Grand Slam final. It's turning into a gut-wrenching affair.
That's wide. So Clijsters, despite 2 double faults, holds her serve.
How the years.
Well, yesterday we had a men's quarterfinal that looked like it was going to be one-sided. Completely turned around and became one-sided the other way. This one started one-sided, has turned, but now is in its decisive set and on serve.
He doesn't look quite as comfortable as he did a few minutes ago.
Justine Hennon's coach.
That's where Clijsters gets herself in a little trouble, just on that return there.
The forehand.
That forehand, where she just sort of uses her excellent flexibility, and she's obviously strong, but she should try to get over there and take a full swing. Her legs are very spread out, very wide. The returns are unusually wide.
Down to Jans.
I'm not quite sure where she would have come up with a stance like that. She eventually shifts gears as Hennon is about to hit the serve.
She almost looks like an infielder, a middle infielder in baseball.
So she's like played some rugby too. You know, pop someone. Good blocker.
That forehand wild on Hennon.
You see what happens. You don't hit it in the middle of the strings. You can go anywhere. Here comes the sun.
Should last a good 10 or 12 seconds.
That's right.
Three straight forehand errors by Henin from 40 love.
Where do you think Clijsters is going to go next point?
Merci.
Like that 4.
Avantage aux Clijsters.
Well, from being in total control of this match, now Justine Henin faces a crucial point. And she let that game go from 40 love. And now Clijsters is the player that can see the finish line.
Oh, boy. And there's still another match to come. More unpredictability. Right back to her. She was a sitting duck up there, Clijsters. All Henin had to do was hit her favorite shot, that backhand up the line, but hit it right back to her.
Well, it's falling apart now. Henin's
Totally.
running out of time. Hingis and Capriati to come in the second semi.
Our last American hope. Now that Agassi's out. That's where old Leo's legs are paying off, because she's looking fresh as a daisy out there.
Yes, she does. And Kim Clijsters is one game away from the finals. And in this women's semifinal, and now it is Kim Clijsters who is a game away. She'll serve for it if Justine Henin can hold. This must be for Justine Henin. And when she was 10 years old, she came here with her mother to watch Steffi Graf play Monica Seles in the finals. And she told her mother that someday she would play in a final of Roland Garros. And her mother, 3 years after that, passed away from cancer. And Justine Henin has always said that she plays tennis for her mother, who was such an inspiration to her as a child.
I don't know why. Well, that's disgraceful hairdo there, but I don't know why the life of me Clijsters has allowed Henin to hit some backhands. I'd be all over that forehand. And has hit a couple winners and about ready to at least make Clijsters serve for the match. First step, hold serve.
And that's it. So Justine Henin has done that. And about a half an hour ago, she could see her dream. She was 5 points away. Now it is Clijsters serving for the match.
Merci.
That's big, big. Strength and power Clijsters possesses on that forehand side. Full evidence there. Just where I wanted it. On the line, skids, Henin with the arrow.
All to 0.
Don't do this to poor Capriati Hingis again. They'll lose serve here, so they have to stretch for the 5th time, and they're trying to figure out when they're going to get out there. Go through their pre-match rituals. They've done it at least 3 times.
All the counts.
Are they watching this to scout as well?
I don't.
Or are they really focused on their own?
Right, they got to do that. It's almost bad luck to think ahead before you've even played. Never thought she'd have this chance. 6-2, 4-2. Seemingly out of the match. She's got double match point.
Merci.
And Kim Clijsters has come back from the break herself to reach her first Grand Slam final. And these two Belgian young women, friends through tennis, cannot enjoy the competition against each other, but Kim Clijsters, sheer joy right now. Looking up into a crowd that's adorned with Belgian flags, Belgian colors, and sheer heartbreak for Justine Henin, who saw her dream. She was 5 points away.
I think that look said it all, and this lady finally finding herself after all that hard work, growing up. Got a little birthday tomorrow and a place in the French Open final.
What a way to turn 18. to play for a Grand Slam championship. So Kim Clijsters has taken advantage of the opportunity with the open bottom half of the draw, and she is in Saturday's championship. Her foe to come, and that will be the next match you'll see live here on USA. Martina Hingis and Jennifer Capriati. That's coming up. We continue.
Be some kind of a women's championship match as the two hottest players in the world on the women's side, Lindsay Davenport and Maria Sharapova, will go for the title. I'm Barry McKay along with Beth Hurth bringing you the action, and this is going to be, I think, one of the best matches of the year thus far, Beth.
Absolutely. You've got the world #1 in Lindsay Davenport going against #4 Maria Sharapova in one of the biggest tournaments of the year that's not a Grand Slam. It's a Tier 1, but an early, large tournament early on the calendar, and it should be great.
Look at the quarterfinals on. Kuznetsova, the U.S. Open champion, gave Davenport a bit of trouble in that second set, but Davenport prevailed, and down below